The book of Psalms chapter 10 and verse 2. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Hey, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, wherever you might be. So Psalms chapter 10 goes in on the wicked being Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And right here in verse 2, it clearly tells you that, in his pride, he's going to persecute the poor being you Israelites, all right? You 12 tribes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, all right? This damn devil is gearing up to persecute the Israelites, man, especially the men who are speaking out against him, all right, in the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man, the prophets, all right? So, though we're telling the truth, his pride won't allow him to just leave it be. This damn devil has to make a move, man, because he's being exposed at an all-time high, and he has wicked plans and nefarious plots set in place to target certain individuals, man, mainly the prophets of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, all right? But it says right here, all right, let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. And that word devices goes into strategies. Okay, and this devil has strategies on how he's gonna try to target us, man. And I'm gonna show you one of them really quick. A news article came out today in regards to a shooting involving those 48ers, man. So let's go ahead and get into the article. All right, so here's the article right here, all right, from theguardian.com, and it says, Pittsburgh shooting, truck driver convicted of killing or unaliving 11 in Pittsburgh synagogue shooting. All right. So, yeah, man, this is recent news. It came out today. All right, Friday, June 16th, 2023. All right, so this man allegedly went into a synagogue and unalived a bunch of people. All right, a bunch of 1948ers, man. And you see right here, they got the little eyeball symbolism, all right, in the picture right here. All right, you know what that goes back to, man. All right, these people are linked in. This is a plot of the elites, man. But I speak as a man. All right, they're gonna do things like this. But let's go ahead and read the article. It says, a truck driver who expressed hatred of the Jaybirds has been convicted of barging into a Pittsburgh synagogue on the on the J Sabbath and fatally unaliving 11 congregants in an act of There's so many words we can't even say in this article, man, because these damn devils are so hurt, man. We gotta speak in code, all right, just so we can give you the news, man. Because they take our videos down for exposing. That's how you know they're the devil, man. All right, but anyway, you can see what it says right here. Terror for which he could be sentenced to die. The guilty verdict on Friday against Robert Bowers was a foregone conclusion. Bowers' lawyers conceded that at the trial's outset that he attacked and unalived worshipers at the Tree of Life Synagogue on the 27th of October 2018 in the deadliest attack on the Jaybirds in the U.S. in American history. All right, so these people are so full of shit, man. They like to ham it up. They like to really just, play up, these type of incidents, man. And I believe, honestly, that this is all set up. I believe it's all set up. And the reason why I believe it's set up is because they plan to come after the prophets, man. And they got to put somebody in place first so they can pull the old switcheroo, They used to, they like to use the term white supremacist, all right? And that's what this guy is, allegedly, who came in and unalived these Jaybirds at the synagogue, all right? That's been a common theme in their news media, their war against white supremacy. Now, if that ain't a bunch of bullshit, I don't know what is, man, because their true intended target is you Israelites, man, all right? So what they're trying to do is they're trying to create a victim campaign to make it seem like they're being attacked, and anybody who speaks out against them can be linked to some kind of a terrorist act being carried out on them, man. That's what they're trying to do. They're going to try to eventually target us. But anyway, continuing on, it says, I am grateful to God, and we know the God they serve Satan, all right? They're not the true people of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right? And look at this, man. The menorah right here, they got a what is this, a 9-candle menorah? That's off. It's supposed to be 7. You see, showing you that they off, man. They're not the people of the Most High, man. Okay, that's why they call themselves Israelis instead of Israelites, because they're not Israelites. So it says here, yeah, it's a bunch of, over dramatic bullshit that they try to put out there to pull on people's heartstrings, man. But we're not falling for that shit. Damn devils. This probably didn't even really happen. But let's continue on. It says, I am grateful to God for getting us to this day. Rabbi Jeffrey Myers, who survived the attack, said in a statement reported by the Pittsburgh Gazette, and I am thankful for the law enforcement who ran into danger to rescue me, and the U.S. attorney who stood up in court to defend my right to pray. Wow. In the face of the horror that our community has experienced, I can think of no better response than practicing my, faith and leading worship, Rabbi Myers added. They don't even believe in the Bible, man. These people don't even believe in the Messiah, man. Their book is the Talmud, man, which is a wicked ass, abominable book. All right. That book talks shit about the Messiah, man. But people the unsuspecting people of the United States, or the world, don't even understand what these people are really about, man. They don't even look into it. All they know is what they tell you on TV. They tell you that these people are the chosen of the Most High. I mean, and they take it at face value, man. They don't look into what they're really about, man. All right, they deny the Messiah. They deny Yahweh Shai, man. All right, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. Look it up. All right. It says, jurors must now decide whether the 50-year-old should be sent to death row or sentenced to life in prison without parole as the federal trial shifts to a penalty phase expected to last several weeks. Jurors will be asked to decide first if Bowers is eligible for the death penalty and then to decide if it is warranted. All right, so they debate if they're going to put him, in prison for life or they're going to, off this dude, right? Well, it says the decision may turn on whether Bowers was acting as the government contends with a conscious intent to obstruct the exercise of religious worship, as his defense attorneys argued at trial. Bowers was acting out of an irrational, quote-unquote, belief. All right? Irrational belief. They want to say that we have irrational beliefs. You see what they're doing? They're using this guy, all right, to set up certain laws to come after us, okay? We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. So it says that HIAS, a Jaybird resettlement agency, was leading to a quote-unquote genocide of white people. In his mind, he needed to kill the Jaybirds who supported HIAS because they were bringing in immigrants who were committing genocide against children. The federal public defender Elisa Long said in closing arguments, none of this makes any sense. None of this is true, but it is what Mr. Bowers believed to be real and true. That's what they want to say about us. They want to say that we're deranged, that we're crazy, and we're violent. Well, the scriptures tell us to wait for the Lord, man, to take vengeance on our enemies, man. And these damn devils are our enemies. Don't get it misconstrued, man. Thing is, we're not commanded to go out there and do what this man did, man. You see, because even a lot of their own people don't like those so-called JEWs, man. Esau's divided, man. All right, because that's the ruling class of the Edomites, those Jaybirds right here. All right, and they hoard all the wealth. All right, and they pretty much cut the lower class Edomites out of the pie, man, out of the deal, man, for the most part. You see, but anyway, there's the guy right there. You see the picture, allegedly. That's the guy who went there and did that. All right. So yeah, they're putting in law and to come after anybody who speaks out against, these certain group of people, man, the Jaybirds, man, who claim to be the chosen of the Most High, man, who are the children of Satan. All right. But let's get a few scriptures. All right, here we have the book of James, chapter 1, starting verse 19. It says, "Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of the Most High." So there's some wisdom right there from the scriptures, man. All right, we're going to wait on the Lord to do what he got to do against these damn devils, man. All right, because the wrath of man is not the same as the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, you going into one of these places and doing something like that, something stupid like that, it's gonna get you, in a predicament that you can't get out of, man. All right. You see, we're not to take, vengeance on our enemies, man. The Lord gonna take vengeance on these damn devils, man. All right. Another precept real quick. The Lord can do way worse than what we can do, man. So it's just, wise to sit back and wait on the Lord, man. He gonna get these devils, man. It's all throughout the scriptures, man. They ain't getting away with nothing. All right, here we have it. Got to bring it out. All right. Zephaniah 3 and 8. And we bring this out all the time. All right. "Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, until the day that I rise up to the prey. All right. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation. All right, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy." All right. You see, so the Lord clearly instructs us to wait on him, man. All right. But these devils, knowing them, they're going to try to say that they're going to stage some kind of event where one of the Israelites, had on fringes and went into a synagogue and, unalived a bunch of them jaybirds. You can expect that to happen, man. They've already, brought these, little false, flag events in the past, man. So expect that to happen in these days, man, because he's running out of time, man. He has to try to accuse us, man. That's why the scriptures call him the accuser of the brethren. He's going to be cast down. All right. This is also going into the persecution of the men of the Lord, man. All right. This is part of them, setting up these snares, all right, these traps to come after us. That they're actively doing it, man. That article came out today. I don't bring this out real quick. The book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 6, it says, "How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up?" All right. The Lord has given us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to know that this man is the devil and he's not to be trusted, and what his true intentions are, man. This devil is being exposed, all right, as a son of perdition in these last days, man. All the things that he had in secret are being exposed, man. All right. He can't hide anything from the Israelites, man. All right, the men of the Lord, should I say. All right, especially his plans to come after us, man. His plans to stage these false flag attacks in these certain scenarios to eventually target, the Israelites, the prophets, man. All right, we see that, man. It's not hidden anymore, man. We know what you're doing, Esau. We see it clear as day. All right, we see the play already. So I want to go ahead and jump down real quick. Hold on one second. All right, I'm going to jump down to verse 10. It says, Obadiah 1 in verse 10, it says, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob," all right, Jacob being the 12 tribes, "shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever." That's this damn devil's future. All right. Though he's trying to play the victim, he's the one that was violent against his brother Jacob, man. They've always been our enemy, man. The damn 1948ers, all right, they were heavily involved in the slave trade, man. All right, you go back to the owners of those slave ships, you're going to see that they were owned, all right, by those people, man, who are Edomites. They try to cover all this stuff up. That's why you got to dig and read books. All right, they try to hide the books nowadays. They try to take, certain things out of history books and whatnot. All right, because they don't want to be exposed, but it's too late, man. The Lord is exposing them, man. They wrote books about this stuff. Their own people were pretty much whistleblowers against themselves, man. The Lord is causing their own tongue to fall upon themselves, man. Just like it says in the prophecy, man. That's what's going to happen. And it's actually happening right now. There are books out there that you can read where they're exposing themselves, man. All right. So, yeah, man. The elders go into these books all the time, So just, I suggest you watch the elders of Great Millstone. All right. The bishops of Great Millstone, and watch their videos, man. They go into the history of these damn Edomites, man, namely these so-called JEWs, man. They're very crafty, sneaky, and they're very wicked, man. All right, they're of the tribe of Amalek, man, which is a tribe of Esau. All right, that's who they are. And it says in Obadiah 1:10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, because they had us in slavery, and they, they do all kind of acts of violence to us to this day, man. Snatching up kids, drinking blood, all kind of wicked sacrifices, man. Look at the music industry, Hollywood. Look what they do to our celebrities, man. They make them sign these wicked ass contracts, or they coerce them into doing it. And Jake is just wicked anyway. They're gonna be, punished for their wickedness. All right, but thing is, they're running that whole industry, man, and they prey on our people, man. You see? So, yeah, man, they're gonna pay for everything that they've done in the past, even up until this day. All right, they're gonna be cut off forever, man. That's what their future is, man. So though they're playing the victim now, we know the end story. We know the ending of, this movie. All right, so here's a video that came out about a month ago, man. So this is pretty recent news. All right, showing you how they're getting ready to ramp up this whole victimization campaign. All right, let's go ahead and play this clip.
Also, right now at 6, inexcusable hatred, vicious flyers targeting Jewish and LGBTQ people plastered across an Atlanta neighborhood.
And thank you for...
Hold on, now you see the word choice. Every time they bring up these jaybirds in the news, man, they play this ultra victim role, man. Listen to the words that they use to describe pieces of paper, flyers, quote unquote, that were left supposedly in their neighborhoods, man. And I believe this is set up as well, all right?
Also, right now at 6, inexcusable hatred, vicious flyers targeting...
Inexcusable hatred and vicious flyers. You see the words that they're using? But these are the people that that have put us in the hardcore slavery and bondage, man. You see? Have done all kind of different atrocious things to the children of Israel, but, they want to, blow up the fact that somebody left some flyers, pieces of paper in their neighborhood. The hypocrisy, man. Let's continue on.
Jewish and LGBTQ people plastered across an Atlanta neighborhood.
And thank you for joining us. We have more details on this tonight, including here's what this looks like. The flyers blaming Jews for the rise in so-called transgenderism. Among other things, neighbors say they are horrified and want action now.
This is part of a disturbing trend in Georgia that we are seeing now way too often. A new report from the Anti-Defamation League says anti-Jewish incidents, anti-Semitic incidents, were up 63% in 2022 from the year before. Atlanta News First Amanda Rose is live in the Lake Claire area, 4 miles east of downtown Atlanta, where some of those flyers were found. And Amanda, this has to be a shock to people in this neighborhood.
That's right. Homeowners here on Palafox Drive tell me they didn't even open the flyers, but immediately threw them in the trash. They say this community is accepting and diverse, and messages like this have no place here or anywhere.
I think the best place for those messages are in the trash can.
Horrified and angry is how Brian Davis feels seeing flyers like this targeting the Jewish and transgender community in his East Atlanta neighborhood.
I think we need to start treating people better. And I encourage whoever did this to go out and find a Jewish person or a black person or a gay person and befriend them.
The flyers, which were discovered this past week.
You see that? And these damn jaybirds, I'll call them that, they're clearly against the scriptures, man. They're clearly in opposition against the God of the Bible, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This dude just said, he said, go find a gay person or a black person or a you wish person and befriend them. We're not supposed to be friends with no damn homosexuals, man. All right, that's what they promote. They got the biggest gay parade over there in Tel Aviv, man, over there in the state of Israel. All right, showing you that these people are wicked, man. They're wicked as all hell, man. They're the wicked. All right, but like I said, they want to play victim, man. They play the victim role, man, to target the true victims, man, which are the Israelites. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and this is taking place in a nice ass neighborhood, man, because they have all the money. They control all the major industries, man. Okay? But they're playing victim, man. They want to act like they're oppressed and that they're being targeted. They have their own police force in their neighborhoods, man. They're the lawyers in court, man. You know, come on, man. Let's continue on. Esau, you full of shit, and the Lord, and the minute the Lord see right through you, man, you're going to pay for everything that you've done. All right? The Lord saw everything that you've done to the Israelites, man.
Weekend, reportedly in the Lake Claire, Candler Park, and Kirkwood neighborhoods, appear to blame Jewish people for the rise of so-called transgenderism, call the religion satanic, and worse. Atlanta police tell us their Homeland Security unit is investigating. At this time, the agency is not aware of any criminal acts related to the flyers, but do plan to increase patrols where the flyers were found. Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens posting this statement on social media Monday. I am deeply disturbed by reports of hateful material targeting Jewish and trans people being distributed in our city. Hate has no place in Atlanta. APD is investigating and I will closely monitor.
Cannot be up to the vulnerable communities to save themselves.
Early February, anti-Semitic flyers.
The vulnerable communities. So this bitch just referred to the Jaybirds as being a vulnerable community when they control the government. They control the all the major industries, man. You see? It's crazy, man. It's what we're up against, man. But the Lord, he gonna destroy them, man. We just waiting patiently. They do not win, all right? They might have the rest of the world fooled, but they don't got the elect fooled, man.
Were found in Sandy Springs and Dunwoody, some in the front yard of Jewish State Representative Esther Panich.
It just never ends. We're being targeted and harassed.
She urged Georgia legislators to pass a bill defining the term anti-Semitism because words can lead to violent acts. The bill stalled in the state Senate.
See, there you go with that legislation. That's what I was talking about earlier. See, they're doing this to put in new laws, man, to come after the men of the Lord, man. That bitch just said, all right, they're looking to put in laws to, pretty much combat those who speak out against those people because they said that words can lead to violence. That's what they want to categorize us as. They want to categorize us as being violent extremists, man. All right, when we clearly just read to you that the Lord commands us to wait till he rises up to the prey, man. We're to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves, man. And that's what the true men of the Lord are right now. All right, but that time's gonna come where the Lord, he gonna do something to him, man. All right.
We just need to be more open and kind.
For now, homeowner Caroline Joe points out that leaving anonymous hateful flyers is not only narrow-minded, it's a sign of weakness.
It's kind of cowardly, actually, to just come into a neighborhood and distribute information like that.
The FBI tells Atlanta News First it is aware of the situation, but under federal law, the person or person.
And they got the FBI involved in this, man, showing you that these people control everything, man. If you leave a flyer on their sidewalk, they're gonna get the FBI involved, man. All kind of racist shit happens to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians on a daily basis. They can choke you out on the subway and get a GoFundMe and receive all types of money. But as soon as, allegedly somebody drops a flyer opposing them, they get the FBI and everybody involved, man. And then it makes national news, man. Come on.
Distributing the flyers are exercising their First Amendment rights. In Lake Claire, Amanda Rose, Atlanta News First.
Amanda, thank you.
So yeah, I find it very interesting because there's a similar video that happened a few months ago in Florida, and those little packages look exactly the same. This leads me to believe, I'm speaking as a man, this is all set up, man. Who the hell is going around the Jewish neighborhoods and dropping off little flyers, man? Ain't nobody doing that shit, man. These devils are making all this stuff up. All right, my opinion, I'm speaking as a man, to come after the men of the Lord, man. All right. All right, here we have the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 12. It goes into, the persecution that's coming. All right. It says, yeah, and all that will live godly in Hamashiach Yahawashi shall suffer persecution. So this is playing out right now. We're going to be persecuted for living godly, man. Because we live in a satanic world ran by these damn devils, man. The earth has been given to the hand of the wicked. So when you oppose them, all right, you know, by seeking, you know, Yahweh Shemiah Shai and trying to live righteously, you're gonna, you know, have some opposition, man. Heavy opposition. All right. They're gonna threaten us with death and all type of different stuff, man. You're gonna have mobs, angry mobs trying to come after us, man. All right. But it's all worth it, man. We're doing the right thing. We're speaking out against wickedness, man. All right. Psalms 94:16, you know, goes into that. All right. Who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity, man? All right. Even though the whole world is against us, man, we got to stand up for what's right. Okay. And we're going to win in the end. Oh, and really quick, you can go look this up. House Bill 269. All right. House Bill 269 was recently passed in Florida. All right. To the point where, you know, the bill consists of anybody who speaks out against these people or who has, you know, flyers or signs that are deemed as hate speech against certain religious groups. All right. You know what it's for. It's for them jaybirds, right? That you can be punished by prison time, man. You don't have to even do anything to anybody, man. That's a law that just got passed recently this year, man. So you see what's going on. And you know, and I started off with that article that came out today, man. They're not stopping. It's gonna get, you know, increasingly you know, what's the word I'm looking for, man? They're gonna increase that whole victimization you know, image that they're trying to uphold, man, to come after us. Here we have Matthew chapter 5, verse 11. This is Lord Yahawashi speaking, who the world ignorantly called Jesus. And he says, "Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake." All right. This goes into those false flag events, man. People lying on us, saying that we're domestic, you know, terrorists and whatnot. All right. They're going to do all this stuff to us, man. And, you know, it's not for the weak hearted, man. All right. You got to, you know, endure to the end. It's not going to feel good when they start doing this. They might have us on the news. Family members, you know what I'm saying, might be looking at us all crazy, thinking that we're actually, you know, doing things that are wrong. We're really not, man. But we're blessed, all right, if we're, you know, accused falsely, man. All right. Because we're standing up for righteousness, man. And righteousness always wins. I got one more. I want to make this video, you know, a quick one. But I'm going to close with this right here. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 10. It says, "And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our power, and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night." And that's these damn devils, man. The accuser of the brethren, all right? The accuser of the Israelites, man. So it tells you right here in Revelation 12 and 10, they're going to be cast down. So let them talk this shit. Let them falsely accuse us, all right? Because they're just fulfilling prophecy. But you got to have tough skin, man, and endure to the end. So, yeah, man, that's what's going on. Recent news. Prepare yourself, man. All right? They're coming for us. But the Lord is coming for them. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shai, and Kwame Yasharala and the Bab Babal. Shalom.